The project, the Jüdische Kulturbund project, it is about artists living under oppression and how they respond through their music and art.
So I want you to think about how you could use music and art to respond to this kind of circumstance. And how will you channel your creativity? We are going to do a huge workshop activity where you're going to be making your own art, your own music, your own literature based on these ideas. Okay? You're going to have to think outside the box. Think about how you'll spread awareness and teach others with your art.
It's hard coming up with a lot of words that can have the same effect as the word love, because some of the words that we use aren't strong enough.
So we chose the song Alleluia and just changed the lyrics. If you guys can't hear the lyrics, we'll just read them out loud. So we have freedom, hear me, freedom, fear me, freedom, near me, and then freedom, hear me. And the idea was with the word here, it could kind of be a double meaning. It's here, we want it here, but we also want freedom to hear us. We want people to realize it.
So this is basically just supposed to be a war message because maybe some people see war as just a way to fight for their country in a gruesome battle, but other people see it as a means of peace, in the background, no matter what happens, we can have peace in this country.
So I did one of the American flag with the stars and everything else made out of cardboard. And I painted this because, and then over here on some of the stripes, I did some slogans like creativity is needed and people need to express, because if people can't make art, then they don't know what to do. They can't express their feelings or anything.
I used some wire shaped like a dome, and then I used masking tape to cover it up, and I painted it to look like the globe.
Because when I see you, I give a 3 out of 2. We can't care about anybody else's views. Just come on over here and join the crew. The passion felt between us is completely and 100% irreversible. The passion felt between us, I will try for you. You're unbelievable. We can run.
And I depicted kind of how artists feel under oppression, with the paintbrush through the head, and there's blood on the sides. And I also depicted the American flag, you can't really see it, but with red, white, and blue paint on the paintbrush.
I see your face. It's like looking in the window of my favorite place. La 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 la. Your inconspicuous admiration is treacherous in my imagination.
We want you, those who possess characteristics of divine people and not those of the lower, to stand strong.
Once upon a time, life was hard, dreams are crushed, always just a game, but hating all the same. Once upon a time, I knew my friends. We ran and we laughed all day, and suddenly they were gone.
Yeah, on the inside of the trash can, there's a piece of art at the bottom with a girl with duct tape over her mouth. My law was to know red and to depict America without actually using an American flag. And what America means to me is peace and love and unity, which I made this eye with someone looking at hands, people holding hands.
And I only used my fingers, and I painted out red, white, and blue and I spelled out unite to depict the American flag without showing it.
What this does is this really gives them that experience of what they're going to really experience in the real world at an earlier time, and gives them at the very least gets them thinking about things that then will, they will certainly in college be able to will be seeing and experiencing. So I think it's a great way for people to to kind of come together, talk about things that normally are not talked about in a school setting, and with their friends, and then create something using, you know, their abilities, their talents, and have something really come out of it that they're going to remember for the rest of their lives.
So I think this is an incredible presentation that really gets the essence of this type of education for people that are not familiar with the topic very much. I think that's what really hit this on the